Now, I know I'm probably biased, but if I was a realtor, I'd want you on my side. I mean, I wouldn't see you as an obstacle, but I can totally also see if I'm really eager to make the commission and I want to get people to buy, how do you resolve that tension, or what have you experienced? Or how have you dealt with that in the past?
That's something that comes up pretty regularly. Why would I ever refer? It's so that the agent, it's really to protect their license. They never have to worry, ever, never, ever have to worry about answering the question that they shouldn't be answering. Right. And that's generally how I explain it is, okay, if your client has a question, that this is a pretty fine line on what you can and can't say. What do you do next?
Right.
I call my broker. Great. Who does your broker call? They call their attorney. All right, great. Who does that attorney represent?
Right.
And they're like, my broker? Yes. Okay, great. So the answer that the attorney gave your broker is the answer that's the best for the broker.
Right.
It might be a good answer for your client, but you don't know. And nobody expects you to know because you're not an attorney. So what do you tell your client next? Who do you send them to? And generally the answer is, I don't know. So there's a gap in knowledge on the agent side on what do I do with my client that has a legal question?
Right. Now, I'm sure you get this all the time. Well, this sounds expensive. This is going to sound like it's going to add expenses to our deal. I don't want to add any more. I'm already paying commissions and, paying for the agent. Like, this sounds expensive. How do you answer that question?
That's on the seller side, right? So the sellers in California are the one that are paying the broker commission for both the buyer and the seller's agents. Mm-hmm. It is expensive, and it's anywhere between 3 and 6%, depending on what market you're in and what agents you're using. So yes, it's expensive to sell real estate, and it's expensive to pay the real estate agents. The other side of it is, how expensive is it for you if something goes wrong?
Right.
Because the amount of money that you'll pay to make sure that your contract is reviewed and that you know what's going on in it and how to protect and identify what the landmines are, what the roadblocks are in this transaction, it's going to be significantly more expensive on the other side. And you may not have insurance to defend you.
Right.